Hello, this is MrChabry. Last time we were making our way south on the cycling road. Now we should be able to, finish up the trainers here and take on the Fuchsia City gym. Now, at least that's what I'm hoping. It's quite a few trainers for us to go through. So without further ado, which we've already jumped right in, we're facing Biker Charles, who's got a coughing. He also has a wheezing and a charmeleon, so, some pretty good Pokemon. We've already proven that we can one-shot a wheezing, so I'm not too worried about it. And we've used pretty much almost all of our psychics on this route, trying to get through all of these bikers and poison types. Yeah, the next gym leader is a poison type gym leader. It's actually the daughter of Koga. If you remember, Koga was one of the Elite Four members that we faced back a few episodes ago. Yeah, his daughter actually has taken over the gym leader position, and we're gonna have to face her. But yeah, it shouldn't be too difficult. But yeah, this is all the bikers. So now we're pretty much able to just, go right to the next area. And there's two trainers down here, which I'm going to go ahead and face, because I'm going to try to get as much experience as I can. I'll actually use a full restore. I don't think I've got any more potions other than full restore. But yeah, discharge should be super well against these guys. These guys are bird keepers. Meaning they use flying types exclusively. Yeah, Noctowl. We've seen quite a few of those. It's got Zen Headbutt. So that's actually a pretty threatening move if you're not careful about it. That could actually do quite a bit of damage. And we're going to get flinched, which is always nice. It makes me happy when we're flinched. Happy, 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 happy. Yeah, we're just going to discharge here. Oh, it's going to be a two-hit KO. Thunderbolt would be so much better. We're going to get some hacks back onto you, Noctowl. Think you're so tough, flinching us. No. How tough are you now that you're paralyzed? Alright, Birdkeeper Bob, pretty easily. Next up is Birdkeeper Boris. Yeah. And since this is a new route, you can find Pokemon here, but they're pretty much the same Pokemon as before. Fearow, Grimer, Muck. Nothing really out of the ordinary. If you're using... I haven't really been going over the Hoenn Sound or Sinnoh Sound, but you're basically just finding Pokemon that are lower leveled from those games. Like the Hoenn Sound gives you Minun and Plusle. The Sinnoh Sound will help you find a Shinx, but they're like level 20, so I don't usually go over those. Hit with a double hit here. Double hit, which is kind of annoying, but you know what? Oh well. It is what it is. And Discharge, cleans up pretty easily. Now, Dodrio is the Pokemon to be afraid of. Dodrio is actually a really good Pokemon. It's fast and it hits pretty hard. And he's going to use Acupuncture. It raises a random stat. And Evasiveness is not a stat that I want to see raised on this thing. I do not want to see any more Evasiveness. Alright, we do get a Discharge. Hopefully we can paralyze it. Don't know if we one-shot it. Maybe we do, hopefully. Oh, yeah, we do. Okay, that's actually best case scenario, because these things are pretty scary if you're not careful. They can actually do a lot of work on you. Birdkeeper Boris. Alright, and now we can enter Fuchsia City. The main thing that you want to do here is battle the gym, but if you've got the older Pokemon games like Pokemon Ruby or Pokemon Sapphire, Pokemon Emerald, Pokemon Fire Red, Leaf Green, you can go up to the PAL Park and, you know, send those Pokemon forward, which goes into our question of the day. Have you ever transferred your older Mons? Have you ever sent them from a Gen 3 game into a Gen 4 game, being, you know, Diamond, Pearl, Platinum, Heart Gold, Soul Silver? Or have you done, you know, 4 to 5 or 5 to 6? Or have you used Pokebank or even Pokemon Home? That's what I do a lot. If there's like a specific Pokemon, specific move set I want to use, I'll send it forward. A lot of times if I do like a playthrough series and I complete it, sometimes I'll send Pokemon forward from that. And, you know, have them to keep in my newer games. I'll also do that with, you know, Pokemon that I used to use competitively. Actually, I'll do that with any Pokemon that I use competitively. I'll send them forward and have them in the new generation. Anyway, the puzzle here is you've got invisible walls. They're actually invisible, not like, you know, Fire Red, Leaf Green, where, oh, they're invisible. Not really. But another puzzle element with this is that you see all these trainers that look like Janine, but only one of them is Janine. So you gotta figure out who is the real deal. Anyway, Picnicker Cindy here has a Nidoqueen. Like I said, this is a poison type gym leader. Interesting thing is that in Gen 1, all of the side gym trainers actually use psychic types in here, which is weird. They all had Drowsies and Hypnos instead of actual poison types. And they would use poison gas a lot, you know, but it doesn't make sense why they wouldn't have a poison type. Alright, so pretty easy. Psychic helping us win the day. And like I said, the puzzle element is the invisible walls where you have to walk around to find your way to Janine. Alright, Nidoking is actually a little bit more threatening than, you know, Nidoqueen. They're very similar Pokemon, Nidoqueen and Nidoking. Nidoqueen, though, has a little bit more bulk, whereas Nidoking has more attack. But it's not really going to be a threat if you just click Focus Energy. An interesting thing about those two is their moveset is kind of, you know, their learn set is kind of not the best. You rely on TMs most of the time to get a good set of moves on those. And it's interesting because they're like Pokemon that you can find really early. You can have them really early on in most games. Alright, Camperberry, pretty easy. Hopefully you have a Psychic type. Maybe even a Ground type. I remember, right? Aha! So this person tricked us again. This is Last Alice. She's got a Gloom, an Arbok, and a Vileplume. I might go for a Fly so I can keep some of my Psychics. But yeah, a lot of these people here are like pretty scary if you're, you know, not really scary, but, you know, they can be annoying. They can use Toxic on you and stuff like that. So you want to try to knock them out as quickly as possible so you don't end up Toxic poisoned. Arbok comes out. I'm going to Psychic that thing, of course. It's going to go for an Intimidate, but you know what? I'm a Psychic. I'm a special attacker. I don't care about my physical attack. I'll probably just click Psychic on the Vileplume too. We're actually doing pretty good with Zephyr. Zephyr's pretty much caught up with the rest of the team, which is nice. And I'll just Psychic the Vileplume as well. And that should take care of this thing. Nice. Wow, we were doing really good. Doing amazing. Don't be fooled. I wasn't fooled. I wasn't. Yeah, so that's the actual Janine right there. But I actually want to battle this person first. Since once you beat the gym leader, you can't challenge the rest of the trainers. Normally, you know, I would do a question of the day based on the type of, you know, Pokemon that the gym leader uses, but we've already did a poison type, sorry, question of the day. We already did that with Koga. Which, that's the interesting thing about, you know, going into Kanto. Some of the questions of the day you've already done, like the fighting type one. We already faced Chuck. They have some type repeats. And same thing with poison type. Same thing with dragon type, technically, since you fight Claire, and then you fight Lance. Lance sort of actually feels more like a flying type master, because half of his Pokemon aren't even dragon type at all. The only common thread through his entire team is that he's got all flying types. Well, there's that toxic. I can easily use a full restore. Easily use a full restore. I'll just psychic one last psychic though, and I'll have to use an elixir so because I don't feel like going all the way back. I'm going through this maze again. Wasn't my disguise perfect? Not really. I saw the tag. Alright, let's go ahead and use a full restore. I'll just use a full restore to top off on the HP damage too. Now use an ether on Psychic. Psychic is the best option for this. Especially because you're going to see some of our Pokemon actually have types that, you know, kind of counteract ground. So it's good to have, actually all of her Pokemon are immune to, either immune or not actually weak to ground. So she's going to lead off with a Crobat. This thing knows Confuse Ray, Screech, Wing Attack, Supersonic. It's here just to annoy you. Luckily, instead of going for like a, you know, Confuse Ray, she's going to go ahead and just try to use a Wing Attack on me. I'm hoping this is at least a 2-hit KO, and it looks like it will be. So we'll just go for another Psychic. As she uses a full restore, that's okay. That's okay. I can still take on this Crobat. Alright, and one more should do the job. Wing Attack. You see it only does like about a third. So we'll be able to finish this thing off. Nice. Alright, so Aridos. I'm actually going to switch for Aridos. This is a bug poison type. I feel like we might have faced one for Koga. But yeah, a lot of our Pokemon are actually similar to Koga. And that's just what happens when, you know, you've got two poison type masters. Anyway, she's actually got two Ariadoses. I don't know which one this is, but one of them has Swagger, Nightshade, Poison Jab, Pin Missile. The other one knows Psychic, Poison Jab, Screech, and Pin Missile. You know, pretty similar moveset. I feel like, I don't know if any of those are actually very threatening. Weezing comes out. I'll just stand for the Weezing. Neither of those are really threatening. I mean, Pin Missile is their bug type stab. I feel like Poison Jab would, you know, actually hurt you quite a bit, but you should at this point have stuff that could actually handle it. Weezing here knows Sludge Bomb, Toxic, Double Hit, and Explosion. You gotta be careful with that Explosion, and that would mess up your day. If you have a Steel type like I do, you could actually go into that, and this Weezing could not touch you. The reason why I'm not doing that is because my Steel type wouldn't really have a way to touch it as well, because I would rely on Earthquake, and, you know, Weezing has really good defense, so Iron Tail's not really going to do much. I'll just let Zuko get some experience in this gym. I was hoping to get more experience for Zephyr, but, you know. I'll just stay in with Zuko. Like I said, this is one of her 2 Ariadoses. Don't know which one we have faced, and I don't know which one this is, but hopefully we can take it out before we have to learn. Nice. Alright. So that just leaves one more Pokemon. This one's actually her ace. Which, if you notice, like, all her Pokemon have been level 40, whereas Erica's Pokemon were in level 50. I don't know which order they intended you to do this, you know, but it's just kind of odd that, you know, Erica has stronger Pokemon than Janine. When usually you face Celadon City Gym before you make it to Fuchsia City. Anyway, this Venomoth just took out Zuko. I'll just go into Rocky so I can heal up. This thing can't really do much to Rocky. I'll just click Iron Tail. Oh, it can double team though, which is annoying. This thing knows double team, Psychic, Sludge Bomb, and Signal Beam. So yeah, it's meant to, you know, double team up and then do a lot of annoying stuff. Well, Iron Tail, and we get a crit. Thank you, Rocky. Thank you. That was actually clutch. That double team was going to start being annoying, and I was afraid I'd have to go into Heracross. But anyway, there we go. We have received the Soul Badge from Janine. So, yeah, we pretty much got 3 badges so far. Got 5 more to go. We're making really good progress here. Making really good progress. I think okay, so we gotta go around this way. I'm trying to remember. Once you get here, it should be pretty easy. You just go around and you can walk out. And I'm gonna go ahead and heal up. Yeah, nice. And I think I'm trying to double check something. Huh. Alright, so I just want to double check something real quick. So there is a path down here, but I think it is blocked off. Oh yeah, it's right there. It would be right there, but they've blocked it off. Which, the reason why it's blocked off, and we'll go into more detail about it later, but it's because Cinnabar Island, the volcano... Alright, it's actually down here. Okay. Cinnabar Island, that volcano island, actually erupted. And you can see right here, is blocked off. You can't go down this way. But I think in Gen 2, if you're playing Gen 2, there's actually a boulder that blocks the way. But here it's like they removed it, but they're still working on the land, so you're going to have to be patient. Anyway, we got 3 badges. We're doing a really good time. Next time we're going to actually go this direction and work our way around the other side of Kanto. If you like this, give it a thumbs up, subscribe. I will see you in the next Pokemon video.